Hello, and welcome back to another episode of A Brick Too Short. For this video, I will be discussing set number 6761, Bandit's Secret Hideout, that came in 1996 and was $40. And at this time, this was probably one of, if not the most expensive Lego set I owned. So with that, let's take a closer look. And with that, I'll start off with one of the cavalrymen that came with the set. He's got a blue slouch hat on. And then his face, again, was used in other series such as Pirates. White bandana, which is reversible. He has shoulder boards, noting he's probably an officer, even though I actually don't think he's supposed to be an officer, or I never used him as an officer usually. His jacket, the buttons should be probably up and down the middle, since if anything he's a lower ranking officer, but that's okay. It gives it more of a military look. And then his U.S. buckle, and I realized he has a little pouch right there, cartridge pouch. So that is the first cavalryman. And here's the second U.S. cavalryman. His hat is a military kepi, similar to a baseball cap today almost. His face, again, has been used in a lot of different series. He also has a white bandana. And then his outfit is either a blue shirt or jacket with suspenders over top. Probably supposed to be a blue shirt because your suspenders would be worn under your jacket. Sorry, a little history trivia there. And then both he and the other cavalrymen have white hands, meaning they're probably supposed to be wearing gloves or gauntlets. All right, here's how I'm going to do this. I'm just going to go ahead and look at the cavalrymen's horses and equipment. They have just generic, non-historical cavalry flag. Both of them have sabers, correct for the cavalry arm. They both have rifles, not correct rifles, correct for the time period, but not correct for soldiers from the time period. And then the one, slash that guy, actually has a bugle. So this is their equipment and horses. And I apologize that my videos are coming out kind of dark. I just don't have the best lighting where I am. But this is another horse that goes with the cavalryman. And he's actually a pack horse, so he's carrying extra items. On this side, we actually have a safe. Really cool printing for the time. Have probably the combination and then the actual lock. Now this opens up. So I'll just take it off. So you can put money in and out, in this case gold coins. And then on the other side is a little box that you built to hold an extra weapon. But I'm actually missing one of the pieces. I was not able to find another piece like that wasn't being used by another rebuilt set. So I'm afraid that this is an incomplete set or rebuild. Go ahead and put it back together. So there is their pack horse. Now here's one of the three bandits, and he has a brown slouch hat on. Really vicious, mean-looking face. Well, I wouldn't say vicious, but mean-looking face. Black bandana, and then he's got a pretty cool outfit. Matter of fact, he's got a hidden derringer sticking out right there. And with that, actually, this is where those bandanas are really cool. Because you can flip it around. Oh, hold on. Let me do this too. As a matter of fact, these are his accessories. Flip it around. And he's ready to hold up a bank or a stagecoach, which actually there was no stagecoach at this time in Legos, I don't think. But here is Outlaw number 1. And here's the second of the three outlaws. Again, like the other one, he has a black slouch hat on. He also has got definitely a mean-looking face. He also has a black bandana that you can flip around. Now, the other outlaw was wearing, like a jacket and a vest and such, and this guy just has on a red shirt with suspenders on. And then he's armed as well. He's ready to shoot it out with someone. And here's the third outlaw, who's dressed more like a gambler. He has a top hat on. I don't think you can really see it, but he actually has a gold tooth. Now he's dressed in more of a suit. Matter of fact, if you can tell, his vest is actually decorated with the patterns off of cards like spades and hearts and such. And so he's more of a dandy, but he's still also ready to shoot it out if need be. And he's also holding a stick of dynamite in the brick form. Again, they were not doing the three-dimensional dynamite yet. Now that we've taken a look at the figures and many of their accessories, let's take a closer look at the actual set itself. And this is supposed to be an abandoned gold mine, I believe. And I actually do have several pieces that are broken or missing, but I still was managed to get a pretty completed rebuild on it. Now there are a lot of play features to this set. And one of them is very simple, but I think pretty well done. It's this rain barrel. So it would catch the water or whatever, and then, but it's also a trap. So you got someone coming along, I'll just use him, you can hit him with the barrel. Oh, it didn't fall over, sorry. Well, it's also keeping weapons in there right now, or a pickaxe. Remember, it's an old gold mine. In fact, let's do that again. Let's have him a little bit more forward. Oh, he got knocked out. I mean, it's simple, but it's fun. And I actually don't know if this is the way it's supposed to be, but you got steps going up to what probably was like a gold mine office or something. So let's say, stick of dynamite. Oh my gosh, it slid. It got thrown under. Boom! No one can go up or down. And you'll have to forgive me because I'm holding it, but the door does open. In fact, I think it's the only door like this that I actually own. And then inside is just got one little yellow seat. The windows do open. Matter of fact, there's actually shutters on the other side. I'll show you those. Again, the windows do open and close, but you can also shut the shutters if you want to. And then just open them back up. Now, this right here used to actually be a sign. It was a sticker. I think the only sticker that came in the set. And it said something like gold mine. But I was stupid years later and removed it. But it's also a trap because you can let a barrel roll down and clunk someone on top of the head. I guess that's for kind of violent. No, not really. This is all more like comical. And we've got like I don't know if it's really supposed to be a Gatling gun, but it's got 3 rifles here and it rotates and turns. So this outlaw up here has a lot of firepower and he's got a good high position. Now this right here is actually one of the areas where I actually have a broken piece. If you fold the ladder up, you can see that this large rock piece is actually broken. But I managed to kind of rig it up so that I could still put the ladder there. And if you flip it around, you've got kind of like an area where an outlaw can hide, and right here is actually, I don't know how let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. A hand of cards, poker playing. Now, sadly, I never got one of these, but this definitely would go with the outlaw gambler figure. Alright, so let's look at the main feature. You got this rope right here, and it originally would have a little round piece that it was actually supposed to attach to way over here, but I don't have that anymore. But the idea is, so the good guy is riding along, and he trips the rope. And out comes an outlaw with a cannon. So this was the main play feature, I'd say, and it was actually a really cool play feature. I mean, a cannon come flying out of the mine, that is actually really cool. Now, I'll go ahead and point out, it does say keep out on there. That was not a sticker. That was actually printed on. Skeleton face on top with another cowboy hat. And then if you flip it around, you do have some cannonballs. And a little bit of a play area, like you could pretend it like it still is a working mine and have some guys mine from gold. I mean, you do have a pickaxe. So that's the last main play feature. And something I actually want to say about the build itself, how it's built, it definitely has that it's built out of rock and wood look. Because here you have some pieces made to look like logs and wood, and then you got a lot of gray pieces signifying rock. So I think that this actually definitely looks natural. It looks like something from the Old West. And again, this was set number 6761, came out in 1996, and it cost $40. Now, I actually got this one from Walmart right after Christmas one year with gift cards or something, and I thought it was really cool, but I actually will admit I did not appreciate its play value until I recently rebuilt it. And just looking at all the different little things that it has, even something as simple as the rain or water barrel that tips over, the little Gatling gun on the top, you know, the cannon coming out. There actually is kind of a gold mine look on the inside, the little office. You know, it came with 5 figures, a cannon, 3 horses, 2 of which have saddles. There's a lot of playability to this. Oh, and then I never even thought to talk about the base. You know, it's actually got like a tan, desert-looking color, and actually has wagon tracks through it. Very well done. But this is indeed a really cool set. You know, they came out with the Lone Ranger one a few years ago, which I think was, in some ways, I don't own it, but just look pictures I saw, was an improvement on a gold mine. But then again, on the exact opposite, this is just classic Lego right here. And it really works. It's a great Bandit's hideout, you know, and they are well armed. So with that, thank you very much for watching, and catch the next episode.